Express.
This is Jack Burton in the Pork Chop Express, and I'm talking to whoever's listening.
Morning to War Council of Gallifrey. This is the Doctor.
I am Iron.
Tell me, do you bleed?
Everything's perfectly all right now. We're fine. We're all fine here now. Thank you. How are you?
Hello, welcome to another episode of the Following the Nerd live show. And tonight, once again, we're going to be doing it on camera.
Yay! Technology.
Two lovely Northern Irish fellas, not afraid of a bun.
Ta-da!
Yeah, as always, I am your host, Mark, and with me is the awesome, the insufferable Saxon.
Hi.
Hi.
Yes, I'm insufferable.
You are.
Podcast.
But in a lovely way.
Okay. Don't see how, but fine.
Yes.
Right, news
Don't
and
push
stuff.
it, don't push it.
News and
News it.
stuff. That's what
Yes.
this show's all about.
Yes, so a lot of big news this week. Bit of a blow for Marvel and Spider-Man fans.
Potentially a big blow for them,
Potentially. We have Ghostbusters news.
Yes, we
have
do.
Matrix news.
Yes, we do.
And lots of stuff in between.
Things, stuff, and happenstances. It all goes down here.
It happens
Tonight.
right here.
Now.
Right here. Right, how are you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I have a very boring life. It's either this or it's editing. It's either being in front of a camera or editing what I've just filmed on a camera.
Well, that's not boring though. You imagine 15 or 20 years ago that being somebody's life.
Yeah, but it's not exactly stories you can dine out on.
Yeah.
You can't sit down with a group of raconteurs and go, yes, so I edited this video and it was wild.
Yes, toys.
That's the start of the conversation. That's the end of the conversation, you know.
Now, by the time this video goes out, it will have been released. But I have had the privilege of seeing your Ectotron, Ghostbusters, Hasbro,
That.
Transformer thing review.
Yeah, we've reviewed that.
And you liked it.
Yeah, I really liked it. I thought it was great.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Thought it was mad crack. It's one of those ones where, like, I always judge a Transformers toy on how well does it disguise the fact that it's a Transformer.
Yes.
Because the robot's in disguise, you know.
Yeah.
As
That's
the old song goes,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
This one does it really well. There's a couple of places where you'll see a couple of splits and joins, but overall, I would be happy with that just as an Ecto
As an
1
Ecto
toy.
1, yeah.
Let alone the fact it transforms and becomes this really awesome robot.
Yeah, my biggest struggle is what am I going to display it as?
I know, because it's the merger between two worlds.
Yeah.
See, in an ideal world, right, if you had your toy collection, right, you would have your Ghostbusters all in the top shelf, you'd have all your Transformers in the bottom shelf, and that in the middle.
And in the middle. Yeah, I think it will ultimately get posed with Optimus Prime and him sort of coming out of the back of it kind of idea.
Easy now, but yeah. Grand
steady
so.
on. But anyway, news, stuff and things, as you like to say. Right, so we'll do our usual kind of roundup of small bits and pieces. Oh, we've big Star Wars news as well.
Huge Star Wars news, yeah.
And we'll go through all that as well. So the first bit of news, at the start of the week we found out that Krypton was cancelled, and along with it the Lobo
gone
spin-off.
as well, that's right, yeah.
Now I have to be honest, I've not watched Krypton.
I never got into Krypton at all. It seems like such a mood show, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Where it's like, I don't really care what Clark Kent's granddad was doing.
Yeah. But
Because
apparently it was quite good. I know it had a very hardcore band of fans.
I'm not saying that it would be a bad show. Just for me personally,
Yeah, what's the
I
story?
can't see the point because I already know what the conclusion is.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I get that. Although I was kind of excited at the idea of a Lobo show.
Yeah, I can see
kinda
that.
like
But
that.
again, if it's tying in with Krypton as well, it's kind of like it's all kind of meaningless for me.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
You know,
I get
like,
that.
and
I get
that's not a slight on the fans of the show or anything like that. Just for me personally, it's just I couldn't find a way for it to grip me. You know.
Well, it doesn't matter because it's not going to happen anyway.
Okay, well there you go.
Whatever.
It's all away.
But apparently the Lobo movie is still happening. Michael Bay is still attached to a DC Lobo movie.
Oh my god.
I think they're looking for the Deadpool money there with the Lobo movie.
Yeah. Good luck.
Good luck. Yeah, so over the last few weeks in the podcast we've been talking a lot about the CW and the Crisis event. The latest news that we're hearing is Helen Slater.
Yes.
Now, of course, she plays Kara's mum in Supergirl.
Yeah,
But she's coming back.
this is going to be
as Supergirl,
older Supergirl.
Yeah.
This is going to be class.
which is really, really cool.
Yeah, like-
Again, if it happens.
Yeah, like the Supergirl movie for me, the 80s one was kind of like a
Yeah.
But I mean, it's still badass the fact that they're paying tribute to this character.
Yeah, I mean, just it still exists. It's still part of the Superman lore. It's still there. So yeah, no, I think that's pretty good. This is a story I really, really liked. Of course, we know Bill and Ted Face the Music is happening at the minute.
It is indeed, yeah.
It seems to be well through filming.
Yeah, because Keanu Reeves has cut his hair.
Yeah.
And he
looks weird with no beard.
He looks class.
Have
you seen him with the mohawk?
No. Oh, yes, I have.
Yeah.
What is that about?
I'm guessing that's for the end of the movie.
Right, okay.
Because it's kind of going to be... I kind of see this movie going down like the last 5 minutes of Bogus Journey.
Right, okay.
Where they get it all together. And like they come back and they look like ZZ Top at the end.
Right, so
like the other's got the big beard. I think of this one halfway through the movie, it's going to be like, okay, we've learned to play the greatest song in the world now to rip off Tenacious D.
Yeah.
How awesome would that be?
I know, brilliant.
A nice little crossover there, Bill and Ted meets Tenacious D. But no, like they create the best song in the world, like it saves humanity and whatever. And for some reason they change their appearances.
Yeah. Well, I've also seen an image of Keanu Reeves and Alex Winter pretty much wearing the costumes from classic Bill and Ted.
Yeah.
And it's just like, you two guys haven't aged. Like,
I know.
It just looks so good.
Well, you know, Alex Winter could just use a drop of the old Nivea skin cream, like, but aside from that...
How old are the Bill and Ted movies now? 30 years?
Jeez, man, like 1984? 83 did the first one come out?
Was it that long ago? I don't think it's that long ago, was it?
I think it was early 80s.
I think Bogus Journey was 89.
Bogus Journey was 91, was it?
Well, then Bill and Ted was probably around 88, then 89.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
But
I
anyway,
don't know. 80 something.
But anyway, the gist of the story is that George Carlin, of course, played Rufus in the original Bill and Ted movies.
That's right.
An absolute comedy legend. My mind boggles at what Carlin would be doing in this topsy-turvy world that we live in.
Yeah.
But of course he died in 2008. But
that was so blunt.
Yeah, he did. I thought he was any new news.
But of course he died.
I'm not breaking
forget it.
This
on.
isn't FTN breaks. George Carlin has died.
Man, that was harsh. But of course he died.
Yeah, but his daughter is playing a character in the movie. His daughter Kelly Carlin, who's apparently going to be Rufus's daughter.
Yeah, it's kind of like Rufus's replacement almost.
Yeah.
Like he's retired and she's taken over, sort of thing.
Which makes me also wonder if what we have discussed as well in the show, are we getting this sort of female-centric Bill and Ted spin-off where now Rufus is a female as well?
I don't care.
No, I don't care either. But I think this is the direction it's going to go.
Good. I'm all for it.
Yeah, I do think that's what the plan is here, is to introduce Bill and Ted's daughters and a female Rufus, and on go the adventures.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I'm really excited for this.
Yeah, 100%.
So excited for the return of Bill and Ted.
Can't wait.
The Russo brothers have talked sort of about a Community movie.
Yeah. 6 seasons of the movie.
Yeah.
Make it happen.
Were you a fan of Community? I've never really talked to you about Community.
Yeah, I've liked Community enough.
Yeah, I like Community.
Like it wouldn't be one of those shows that I would watch religiously, but like I have seen it all the way through and I have enjoyed it.
Yeah. It's one of those shows, whenever I find it was over, and I ended up just watching it all over the space of a few weeks.
Yeah.
And I really, really liked it. I thought it was really, really good, and I dip into it every now and again, but I think the movie has to happen.
Yeah. It's got to at this point now.
It has to happen at this stage. Although, again, of course, nothing concrete is set in stone or whatever. But anyway, Taika Waititi is making a Flash Gordon animated movie.
Yeah. Fair enough. I mean, right. he kind of already did that with Thor, so...
Yeah, exactly. It's just Thor, the like cartoon.
Big, dumb, cheesy fun sort of thing.
The trailer has dropped for Star Wars Resistance Season 2.
Again, it's like Krypton. It's just something that I'm not interested in. It's
so strange to say there's an animated Star Wars show out there that... Like, I mean, I'm so excited for Clone Wars coming back.
Yeah.
But I watched the first couple of episodes of this. I watched it with my kids. I didn't like it, they didn't like it, my wife didn't like it, and I have all the episodes of season 1. I have no desire to watch it.
Same here. There's nothing about it that's kind of gripping me.
No, I don't know why. It just because it's so clean and it's so perfect, and it's just
so
something about
Disney.
It. It's so Disney.
It's so Disney.
But yes, the trailer for season 2, despite the fact that I believe the plan was to go on for quite a while, the season for trailer 2 makes it quite clear that this is the end of it.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
I'm not terribly surprised either. Right, Netflix. One of the biggest blows to the MCU last year was or was that this year? This year? Yeah, was this? Because Jessica Jones came out this year.
Just so much has happened.
Was the cancellation of Daredevil, Luke Cage, and everything else.
Yeah, the Defender series.
Now, in an interview with Deadline, Jeff Loeb, who runs the MCU sort of TV branch, has said that they were blindsided by Netflix pulling the plug, and the things weren't finished, we weren't ready to announce that, so there's space in between, blah blah blah. So basically what he's getting at is that there are other things. He said we might arise like a phoenix. He's sort of hinting that we haven't seen the end of these characters. Yeah.
Probably whenever the Netflix deal runs out and suddenly Disney Plus presents Jessica Jones.
Yeah, apparently they can't touch them for a couple of years.
Yeah, that's right. I think it's about 3 years or something, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it was 3 years. Now it's 2 years, whatever. But I wouldn't be surprised if these characters came back.
No, definitely.
You know, because like Punisher and Daredevil especially were superb. The others were hit and miss. First image from The Boys season 2. Have you watched The Boys yet?
Not yet, but it's on the list.
Oh my god!
It's on the list.
So good.
Yeah,
it's so good.
I've seen the trailers, I've heard the hype. Everyone and their mother has been talking about this show.
Yeah, it's so good.
And it's just one of those ones that I'm going to have to take time out to sit down and watch.
I came home from work one night to watch one episode of it and ended up sitting till like 5 in the morning.
Watching all 8, yeah.
It is so good.
The cast alone looks phenomenal. I mean, like Carl Urban.
Anything with Carl Urban.
You had me sold there.
Anything with Carl Urban must be watched.
Yeah.
It's really, really good. It just feels like the perfect antidote to the superhero world that we live in right now.
Yeah, to me it's kind of striking me like Watchmen almost.
Yeah, I suppose sort of. Yeah, there's more humour, there's more tongue-in-cheek humour and stuff like that. But yeah, it definitely has that kind of vein to it.
Yeah, it kind of has that sort of anti-superhero MCU kind of thing going on with it.
It's like, imagine all the people in Big Brother that people idolise are superheroes and they're dicks.
Oh my god.
That's kind of what, you know, it's
so
that
I take it this series ends with the apocalypse?
No, that was Umbrella Academy.
Yeah.
But no, it's really, really, really good. So what else? We got a teaser. I didn't even know this was happening. Jason Bourne spin-off series, Treadstone.
Yeah, that's the first I'd heard of it.
Didn't even know it was a thing. It just appeared. I was like, what? Looks good. Looks fun.
Yeah, take that.
Always got the feeling.
As long as it's not another Bourne Legacy.
Bourne Legacy was alright. Yeah, like it didn't compare to the other movies, but it was alright. What else? Trailers have dropped for The Dark Crystal Age of Resistance, which comes out next weekend.
Yeah, I think we've talked about that in the show before. It looks incredible.
It looks beautiful.
The fact that there's no CGI here. It's all puppets and it's all practical. That's enough. Yeah, that sold me.
Old school filmmaking, and even watching it, you know, because I watched the thing with Simon Pegg, and he was talking about, and he's like, I watched Dark Crystal in the same cinema that I watched like Star Wars and you know, Big Trouble in Little China, and it's just that era, and it's just this lovely resurgence. It looks so good.
Yeah.
And again, it's all there on the screen. There's no digital hookery-pokery or anything else. It's all practical. It's all real, and I love that.
Yeah.
This is a big story. I'd be interested to get your take on this. Chris Chibnall and Jodie Whittaker are rumoured to have walked from Doctor Who. Now, I don't believe there's anything to this.
Oh, here we go. No, honestly, I believe there's no smoke without fire.
Okay, you think?
I think there's something to this. Now, obviously, it's been taken, it's been exaggerated, and so on and so forth. You hate Doctor Who, you want to believe that me. You know, like, it's not about that. It's the fact that we've seen stuff like this happen before, where it turns out there has been issues behind the scenes. I don't think it's anything this severe or to this degree, because naturally, whenever anything there's hyperbole that naturally grows from it. I don't know. We'll see as time progresses if there's something to this or not. Now, the thing that makes me go, there's something here, is the fact that the Radio Times were the first to come out and debunk this.
Yeah.
And they didn't say...
Because we complete balderdash that ignore it, there would just be,
Yeah, if it was complete nonsense, that ignore it. But it's the fact that the Radio Times, who are associated with the BBC, they were the first to come out and outright deny this, and they didn't get a quote from Chibnall, they didn't get a quote from Whittaker or anyone involved in production. They said an insider.
Yeah, so damage control.
It's damage control. There is something going on there.
I have no question, I have no doubt in my mind that there is problems with this series.
Yes.
Because you know, it's the whole Rian Johnson on Star Wars. There is no question that the BBC are aware of how unhappy the fans are, and I know a lot of people out there did like it. I know a lot of people out there were fine with it. I feel the majority of fans, myself included, not because Jodie Whittaker, I actually liked Jodie Whittaker. I thought she could have been really good in the role. But the whole series last year was awful.
Honestly, Mark, I think you're talking to a brick wall at this point.